Hello there, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be talking about Jurassic World Rebirth, the new Jurassic World movie that just came out recently. It's doing really well at the box office. It's starring Scarlett Johansson, Jonathan Bailey, and others as well. But yeah, it's an okay movie. There will be spoilers in this video. I'll talk a little bit about spoilers and stuff, so keep that in mind if you haven't seen it yet and want to see it first. Overall, I mean, if you're a big Jurassic World or Jurassic Park fan like I am, it's probably worth seeing. But just to give you the basics ahead of time, it was probably my least favorite of the entire franchise, which is saying something. So, I wouldn't necessarily rush out to see this unless you really want to see it. There was no returning cast from previous films. It's supposed to be a reboot, but it's the same storyline. As far as spoilers and stuff goes, so some of this is in the trailers, but they start off. I think it was like 30 years or so past when they were Jurassic World, where they were basically mutating the dinosaurs and making different variants of dinosaurs, and so it's past that time frame, and basically the dinosaurs have been living alongside of the people, but the dinosaurs have not been doing well, so they've been dying off, except along the I don't know why I can't think of that, the equator. The equator is the only place where the dinosaurs have been thriving. Otherwise, they've been dying. It starts off. There's shows some dinosaurs dying, or at least one dinosaur dying, blocking the road, and everybody's mad and just wants it to die. Nobody really cares about dinosaurs anymore. It's kind of weird because it's like, I don't know. Like I don't think I would just get used to dinosaurs being my neighbors. I don't think that's something I'd become accustomed to. But they really went for it with the dinosaurs being mutated and stuff. Like they just crossbred a bunch of dinosaurs and stuff. And honestly, I wasn't really here for that. I don't know, like it was kind of intriguing, but at the same time, it's like it's not even like, I don't know. It's just kind of weird. There was a couple different weird parts in the movie too. One of the major things that I thought they failed at was the killing off characters. They allowed most, if not, well, pretty much all of the main cast to survive, and like that just doesn't sit right for me. Like, you guys can't take on a bunch of dinosaurs. The whole story of the plot, there was kind of two plots, but it was kind of like, I saw a video last night. It was making fun of it, but it was kind of like talking about how it was two movies in one, because it focuses on two different groups. So there's the main group that you see first, where they're going to try to get dinosaur blood for research purposes and to potentially save the world with different like heart problems and stuff like that. It's going to extend human life, so that's why they're going, and also just because they're getting paid a lot of money supposedly. But then the pharmaceutical guy dies at the end, so it's like, all right, I don't think they're going to get paid anyways, because they decide at the end to just be good people and just release it to the world, which I guess whatever, but like I wouldn't have risked my life without getting a payout. And maybe that's selfish of me, but I'm not about to go fight off dinosaurs for nothing. So that was interesting that they decided to do that. You don't find that out until the end of the movie, but so that was kind of one plot line. But then they also followed the plot line of this family with the man, his two daughters, and his oldest daughter's boyfriend, and they were like traveling the ocean for some reason. They never really got into why. I mean, it was supposed to be like the last trip they could of the summer or something. I don't know. It was all a little bit confusing, and like I just don't understand why they didn't kill anybody off. Like, dinosaurs are supposed to be like these massive, magnificent creatures, and like with nobody dying, I mean, that's not exactly true. Some people died, but it was just they killed off the common kind of like throwaway characters that they had. No offense to anybody that was acting as a throwaway character, but that's what you were. You were a throwaway character, and they kept like literally everybody in the main storyline. It would have made more sense if some of the main characters died. I feel like in previous movies, some of the main characters died. I mean, obviously not like Chris Pratt never died, and some of the in the originals, a lot of the I guess not all the main characters died, but it was just so like he knew exactly what was going to happen. You knew exactly who was going to die and who wasn't going to die. Like it was just so obvious. It was just very predictable. It was a very predictable movie. The only unpredictable thing was the mutation of the dinosaurs. So they acted differently than what you might think they would. Like there was some T-Rex that could swim. I'm still not really sure how because he had really short arms. But it just a lot of the movie was predictable, and then it had some dumb scenes in it too. Like there's one scene where the boyfriend of the girl, he goes off to pee, and they're like filming it, and you can hear him peeing, which is just kind of weird. But then he stops peeing because he hears dinosaurs, and there's dinosaurs behind him getting eaten by other dinosaurs, and it's just like he's like, oh, he's freaking out, but then he just starts peeing again once they leave, and it's like I don't understand. Like I would have like got the piss scared out of me if that happened, like there wouldn't be any pee left to pee. And also it's just weird. Obviously they didn't film his like private parts, but it's just weird that the main focus of sound in that scene was his urine. I don't know. It was just kind of bizarre, a bizarre way of filming. Of course, the little girl found a little baby dinosaur and kept it. But as pointed out in one of the one of the videos I watched, the baby dinosaur, if she's taking it home with her, they don't live off the equator, at least not very well. So it's probably gonna die. So that's funny. There were some interesting scenes where they kind of like were looking back and like it was kind of in relation or similar to like the original movie. They did use parts of the original soundtrack, Jurassic Park music, which is always lovely. But obviously they had different music and stuff too. I don't know. I just overall I don't think it was that great. Really, it was definitely probably my least favorite of the series, and I feel confident saying that because I've just recently rewatched all the Jurassic Park and Jurassic World movies. Like I don't know. I think part of it is because there's no reoccurring characters. Like it's all new cast. Cast didn't really do it for me. They weren't bad. I've never heard of any of these people. Well, I've heard of Scarlett Johansson, but everybody else, I'm looking at the cast list, I don't think I've ever really even heard of them. They did fine, but it just didn't do it for me. Yeah, it was definitely my least favorite of the series. It hasn't made the least amount of money at the box office. It's made more than the lowest grossing Jurassic Park movie. So if you look at here, so it's made more. The lowest Jurassic Park movie is Jurassic Park 3, which grossed $368 million. So it's already grossed more than Jurassic Park 3. Which is cool. Let's look at this. So obviously, lifetime gross, Jurassic World actually did the most. And then Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, Jurassic World Dominion, Jurassic Park, The Lost World, Jurassic Park 3, Jurassic Park. Oh, these are just re-releases. Okay. I don't think they're on. I don't think they put the new one on here because it's Jurassic Park or Jurassic World Rebirth. I don't see it on this list. This is just off box office mojo. But anyway, so it's, financially it's not done the worst out of all the movies, which is good. I do like this series. I would still go, if there was another Jurassic World movie, I'd go see it. I don't think, they didn't really leave it open. I don't think they could really do another movie. I mean, what are they going to do? They already got the stuff for the blood. They already drew blood. They were successful. I don't know. I don't think they really left it open for more Jurassic World movies. They might try to make another one, but I just don't think the storyline really allows for it. Yeah, and part of the reason I like the Jurassic Park movies is because of the recurring characters. Like, you learn to love certain characters and you like when they go back and stuff. So I think that's partly why I didn't like this one as much, because there was just no recurring. But when they did Jurassic World, I think they might have had one recurring character. Though I think he had a small part in the film. So this was supposed to be like a fresh reboot with none of the same actors, which I didn't like that. I would have liked it if there was even just a small part. Say you brought Chris Pratt in for a little part, but maybe they just didn't want to pay him, It could be because he's so well known now that they'd have to pay him more or something. They just didn't want to do that. I don't know. I'm speculating. Overall, unless you're a huge Jurassic Park, fan, I'd skip this one. At this point, though, if you haven't seen it, it's not worth seeing, because if you were a huge fan, you would have already seen it by now, probably, because it's been out. Oh, goodness. It's been out probably like 10 days or so, maybe more. When did it release? Does it say? I don't know, but that's about it. I'll wrap it up there. Leave a like if you enjoyed these types of videos. Let me know if you want to see more reviews. I'm trying to be better about the reviews and focus more on the storyline rather than, obviously I want to give my opinion too, but want to give you a little bit more of the insight into the film. But yeah, overall pretty lame. It was worth going. I went with my sister and her husband, so my brother-in-law. So it was fun to get out with them. But yeah, definitely my least favorite of all the Jurassic Park movies combined. So there you have it.